got a game for us. I think we should do this game, and this is what I've called it: earning your black card. All right. This is how the game is gonna go. And I know we are sitting here very chocolatey, melanin looking people, but hey, sometimes we be slipping. So I think this is the right time and the right platform to earn your black card. So here's the rules. This is how you gotta play. Each one of us, I've tasked each one of us with presenting a black historian figure. Your job here is to sell us on all that they did, what they were influential about, any and anything to make us feel like, okay, you earned your black card on, you did your big one on this. You know what I'm saying? You did your big one, you presented something nice, you get your black card from this one. All right. So with that being said, I guess I'll go first. I'll do right and I'll get my notes out. So we're not going to do the timer on this one. We're going to do it next time. But as a trial run, we'll do this. And the goal is to do this each episode during the month of February. So audience, if you're really rocking with this, let us know in the comments. If you enjoy this, please tag, share, comment, do anything. Just let us know that you're really enjoying what we're doing here. So with that being said, I'm going to go first. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip the little joint here, make me the bigger screen. All right. Let me slide over to my notes. So I know I talked to you guys, and we can start the clock. I don't got to watch on this hand. No. All right. So I know I talked to you guys about how Rosa Parks was a very influential person, but can I tell y'all that Rosa Parks might have not been the first? And seeing that our lovely Gladys West just passed, there was actually a lovely lady that passed just before her, and her name is Claudette Colvin. All right. Let me tell y'all a little bit about Claudette Colvin. All right. Y'all ready for this? Miss Claudette Colvin was originally the first person who didn't get up on the bus. I bet y'all didn't know that. Yes, no.
Wow.
Let me tell you about her. Miss Claudette Colvin was 15 at the time, and she was a young African-American lady, dark skin, melanin, blacker, the berry, the sweeter, the juice, and the feistier the juice she was. With that being said, she was also pregnant at the time, and the biggest dilemma with why we don't hear about her or why Miss Rosa Parks was put out in front of her is because of these couple of reasons here. Reason number one, she was 15. All right. She's young, she's juvenile, and she was also pregnant. So that added to that, and the NAACP did not really want to bring her to the forefront or have her as the face of the movement at that time. But hold on, I'm going to get to what she did later. All right. Another issue that we had with her is that she was really impoverished. She was all poor, the low income, poor community. At the time, Rosa Parks was seen more as a middle class citizen. So, okay, we can use her a little bit better. The Caucasian or the white community could relate to her a little bit more. So we can use that. Let's use that. That's another one why Miss Colvin wasn't thought of. Reason number three, at the time, we weren't rocking with the dark skinned shawties. Now, me personally, I love me a chocolate sister. But, Miss Rosa was a little light-skinned at it. You know what I'm saying? No hate, no shame. We love y'all all the same. Color is color, and we love every flavor. But that was another reason why we didn't hear too much of her. And lastly, it was just her temperament. Miss Rosa Parks was seen as a little bit more milder, more, calm, unflappable. SAT word. Check me on that. I've been studying. Whereas, Miss Colvin was a little bit more feisty. All right. But one thing that she did do is in the case of Browder versus Gale, she was very instrumental in her testimony, which was the case that got segregation of transportation outlawed. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to present to y'all my candidate for earning my black card, Miss Claudette Colvin. What do you think? How did I do? Did I earn my black card on that one, or did I earn my black card?
I guess you got a little black card on your.
I guess. Come on now. Come on now.
You can keep your card. You can keep your card.
What I'm saying? I thought I did a big one. And Miss Claudette Colvin, she recently just passed away January, I think, 17th, I think it was. It was recent. Let me make sure. Nope, it was 13th. Miss Gladys West was the 17th. Gladys West was the 17th. Miss Claudette was the 13th. Yes, that's what it was. Making sure.
All right, black man, you can keep your card.
So I figured that was a perfect segue from my Rest in Paradise icons. It was recent. And there was no better way to start. You know what I'm saying? I can get on the bus now. You know what I'm saying? Throw me on the bus and carry me the rest of the way. Thank you. Who think they can follow me on that? Who think they got something?
Don't you gonna get him, Saran, or you want me to get him?
You want to get him, or it's on me?
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Get him, Saran.
I guess I can do it.
We slide you over, Shawty. Go ahead. Pull it out.
Since we coming up on the Super Bowl and things coming up, Black History Super Bowl situation, I chose to pivot, go a little athletic route, go with football. And can't believe I got to prove this. I know y'all see these features, this wide nose, these lips, but I still got to earn a black card. So here we are. My person is Fritz Pollard. We may know him. We may not know him, but we're going to get to know him. Okay, so this 5'9", 165-pound halfback.
Oh, snap. Wait, pause. So Ron did the little ding, 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 and in this corner, wing.
Yes.
Okay.
5'9", 165, I got him. He played at Brown University and actually led the team to the Rose Bowl in 1915. Before he went pro, he did do some time in the Army. He served in the Army during World War I, and then he went into the professional leagues in 1919 in the American Professional Football Association, which later we learn is shifted into the NFL, what we know today. And there he played for the Akron, Ohio. Don't know their mascot, but he played in Akron, Ohio for their pro team and led them to an undefeated season, 8-0, to win the league's first crown. And to continue some more history making, he became the first African-American NFL coach / player. So while he was playing, they said, "You're so great. We want you to lead our team." So he says, "Say less. I'm going to play and coach at the same time." So he became the first co-coach of the team, African-American. And during his time in 1921, while coaching everything, he was one of 2 black players in the league. So you already know how that went. Constant beration from the team. Oftentimes he had to be escorted out to the field. We're very familiar with how our brothers, our kings and our queens were treated in predominantly white athletic arenas. To give some more accolades, he was a 2-time All-American player. He played sometimes and coached on 4 different teams. And then he had to take it upon himself to kind of establish a black-only league after the Gentlemen's Agreement was reached in 1934, which was an informal, unwritten pact among team owners in the NFL to exclude black players from the league. Can we believe that? So I wonder how many owners are still kind of in the NFL right now. But that's a different story for a different day. Just to know that they had that kind of no one was in the room when it happened conversation. A little Hamilton, you see me? A little moment there. So he came up with the Chicago Blackhawks in response to this Gentlemen's Agreement, which they did play a lot of white teams in Chicago, and they also traveled on the West Coast to play other teams over there. And unfortunately, the league did have to fall apart due to the Great Depression during 1929 to 1932. We know the Depression was about 10 years from 29 to 39, so that kind of halted all league play. But his accolades include in 1954, he was recognized by the College Football Hall of Fame from being at Brown University. And in 2005, he was recognized in the Pro Hall of Fame. So he was a part of the 2005 class.
Wow.
So that's my dude, Fritz Pollard.
Better late than never.
Better late than never. He actually just passed. Well, not just passed, but he passed in 1986 in Silver Spring, Maryland.
Wow.
So it's close to us.
Kind of local.
He's a local guy.
So that's my guy, Fritz. I don't know. I think that was a big hitter, especially with the Super Bowl coming up.
Big hitter, she says. Hardy, what you feeling? Did she earn her black card on that one?
I think she nailed it, man. Absolutely.
I
This is the season.
I guess it was timely.
Timely, Black History and Super Bowl. Hey.
I just try to stay on theme,
I guess she had it. I guess. Well, Hardy, since she feels like she one up me, I guess you the last of the Mohicans. You gotta represent. So I'm gonna give you the floor.
Let's pay attention here. Let's pay attention.
Take them to school. Take them to school.
So, my guy, my brother, my man is known as, his name was, what is it? Herbert Gerald Brown was his name.
But what's his name, Hardy?
We know him as H. Rap Brown, aka Revolutionary of the Century. And the reason why I chose this guy is because he was able to, we don't use the term revolutionary very much anymore, but I'll caveat to that in a second. H. Rap Brown was he was a member of the Black Panther Party, which, you know, has been outlawed, has been smeared, has been dragged through the mud, has been probably a domestic terrorist group. In this day and age, that's what they would be called. But in fact, that organization or that group really fed and gave us power and self-esteem. H. Rap Brown, his trademark was wearing the shades. I don't have my shades with me. Wearing the Ray-Bans. That was his trademark with the black leather coat, of course, but wearing the Ray-Bans when you saw him. And in that day and age, they were prescription Ray-Bans. That was unheard of. That wasn't even in the game. So that was his distinction, man. You knew H. Rap Brown. And H. Rap Brown, he also, the genius of him was, even though he was a member and somewhat a founder of the Black Panther Party, he was able to transition into what would fit at that time, the Student Nonviolent Community Council. So the SNCC is what they call it. And that banner kind of came in line with Martin Luther King. So this guy was so smooth, he could ride with Malcolm X in the Black Panther Party, meaning pick up, be black, be all you can be, and at the same time, be humble, be compassionate, be nonviolent with Martin Luther King's ideology. So this guy really, he was able to play both sides of the fence. And the reason why I considered him is he just passed away this November, the 25th. But another reason why is I'm now hearing the word revolutionary again. And ironically, the people that are saying that are your Tiffany Cross and your Angela Reyes. Those sisters were once upon a time on MSNBC, and they up there with Abby and Joy, but they were outspoken. If you know, as according to the establishment, they would tell it like it is what we usually say about those type of people. And of course, the networks, you know, felt kind of uneasy about that. So they discontinued their show. They all had an evening show at 6, like Ari and the people that we're watching today. But now they have a podcast. And they are able to be, and they really consider it a blessing in disguise, because now they can be who they are. They can live in their truth.
In the truth, yep.
And how they're living is, I heard us say the other day, revolutionary. And I hadn't heard that word in a long, long time. And I was like, wow, H. Rap Brown would be proud. So we do have a new generation of leaders, and that was lacking in our, you know, scenario and what we're up against. And, you know, Black Lives Matter, and the people are in the streets again today. And that's what that's the nugget that we kind of all agreed that we were missing. Where are our leaders? You know, not the ones necessarily picking up the rah, 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 but just intelligent leaders to give us a compass and a vision and a path forward. And I think it's only just that we recognize H. Rap Brown for being that guy who, in that day and age, we're talking about the 1960s and that portion just before civil rights movements and all that, and all those good legislations that were passed. He was instrumental in making that go. So I salute Brother H. Rap Brown, and I throw him in a hat as being able to allow me to earn my black card. I know, right? Think about it. Don't be too hasty.
I am a revolutionary.
Right.
Okay. Ron, what you feel? Is that worthy of a black card?
I suppose we can't have no black card without the Black Panther Party. So I suppose.
I think he went to the root with that one. I guess that's probably where the black cards originated from. Black Panther. You gotta get your black card literally from them. Wow. Okay, Hardy boy, I see you. Go ahead. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoying what we're doing, if you enjoy the competition, again, you can take your time out. We'll have a poll up. You can vote. Let us know who earned their black cards between Saran, Mr. Hardy, and myself. You know, Claudette Colvin, Fritz Pollard, and Mr. H. Rap Brown. It's up to you guys at this point, but very good job, everybody. I enjoyed that. Great history lesson. And as always, like I said, we will be doing daily posts. You'll see these 3 at some point during the month. We'll post them as well, but we'll be posting other people as well. So guys, please stay tuned with us daily. Log in, check it out, get a brief history lesson, and then go up, take it upon yourself to learn more about them and others that you may not know about. So that was just something to spark the brain, but I like that. Way to go. Adrian Brown, Hardboy said, where my raise at?
Where my raise, man?
Where my raise at? Oh no, I ain't never seen you without the raise. How you ain't got your raise ready, man? Man,